We'll start the programme off with the finish of the young bird racing season, because it's a known fact that the molt is a very important part of pigeon racing, isn't it?
Without doubt, it is a 365-day of the year, and directly at the end of the young bird season, you may switch off in the racing field, but you must, or we do anyway, continue to give the birds the care that they're entitled to get that molt for next year. That is so important to us.
Right. So we're in the process of the molt, Jack. Do you split your pigeons up?
We split the old birds immediately after racing, and then the young birds, yes, they are split at the end of their season, yes.
The breeding will finish as soon as the old bird racing's
That's
finished.
what we like. Maybe the odd, if we get a good performance, obviously we will take a late bred, but we don't particularly like late breds.
No. What advice could you give us for getting the pigeon through the molt? To have a good molt, Jack? Could you outline what
We'll do, I will say.
Right. The molt first.
Through the molt, we'll stick to the molt. Start off with that feeding is essential. I like a few oil seeds then, but again, I don't mind that or I will do in fact. I may buy a bottle of peanut oil from Tesco's, a little dash of that, polish the seed. It could be sunflower oil, it could be direct linseed, but I do believe that the oily seeds or of an oil nature does help the feathering. It's got to be bred there first.
Yeah.
So consequently, we give a good diet, which is strong in beans. We are heavy beans anyway.
Yeah.
And the oil seeds to get the molt underway. Plenty of bath, straightforward water, nothing in it.
Nothing in the bath water
Nothing in the
whatsoever.
bath water.
Yeah. You feed beans, you said, Jack?
Yes,
Strongly.
yes.
Do you feed any peas as well?
Yes, we feed both varieties of peas. British, direct off the farms, that's a green pea, and what are the others?
What we call the blue pea,
That's
isn't it?
Is it?
The greeny blue pea,
Yeah,
isn't it?
that's it.
You know, we've got what you call English maples.
The English maples, that's it.
That's right.
Yes.
And will they get any of these peas at the molting period?
Oh, yes. That again and that, I'd like to sprout a few.
You sprout?
I
some corn?
sprout, I believe that's where they're vitamins, because we don't feed vitamins.
You
as-
don't add vitamins to the water at all?
No, nothing.
So basically, I don't suppose you feed anything in the water much?
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all?
Nothing at all.
When will you pair the pigeons up? The racers or the breeders first? We'll concentrate on the breeders. When will you pair the breeders up?
The breeders will go together at the same time as the majority or whatever we've got in the way of yearlings, because we don't pair up until into mid-February toward March, third week in February.
No pigeons is paired
No,
until the
stockbirds, no.
end of February or the beginning of March?
Well,
basically.
really, third week, the end of February, yes.
Yeah.
And the stockbird's eggs are hopefully floated under the yearling team.
Under the yearlings.
We don't like to breed unless very specific, unless the race team has been tested.
So we want to make this quite clear. No pigeons is bred unless out with proven stockbirds or proven racers.
That's something.
There's no youngsters.
No.
The old bird racing team, when will they be?
Well, obviously again, they will follow on beginning of March. No, let me get it right. They're laying now. We are talking about the 26th of March.
26th of March.
Round
And
about there.
These are pigeons that you're concentrating on the 400 or 500 mile
That's correct.
races.
That's correct.
So your advice to newcomers or fanciers that's not having as much success as they possibly could is to not pair up too early for the longer distance racing, would you say?
That's us. That is
That's your system.
without doubt, and wouldn't alter it either.
No widow one, Jack.
No, we do it. No, old-fashioned.
Just natural
Natural,
racing.
as you, yes.
Natural racing.
Yep.
So we'll go into the racing of the old birds, and we'll bring into the old birds as well the yearlings.
Right.
Will the yearlings start being trained? When will you start training them?
Well, as the young birds come away, the weather will be warming up now. Our young birds are in the nest now at this particular date, the 6th of April. They should be paired finished rather, around the middle. Another fortnight will clear them. The yearlings will be going down on eggs, and if the weather is right, we will start training. We don't mind missing the early races.
What will your procedure be for training? Will you train the hens first or the cocks?
No, I will go into the loft or Clive, of course, and just make the decision. If they're both sitting, we see no reason why the two can't go, because we won't be wanting the eggs.
If there's something goes wrong on the day.
That's right.
Right. So how far will you start the first
Well,
training?
We shouldn't give or take at round about the 15 mile.
15 miles.
15 mile, lift them into that.
And will you go will they have one at 15 miles, or will they go further?
We wouldn't
At the beginning?
At the beginning, we wouldn't mind taking them further. It doesn't bother us. Once they've got their youngsters away, the loft exercise emphasizes the fact that they're fit. When you can turn out and they're gone and working well for an hour, I don't mind lifting them then into what we call Hereford, 5 miles.
25 miles.
Yeah.
So we've got these 15-mile chucks and then up to Hereford. Once you've got these chucks in, you'll send them to the races, won't you?
Yes.
Send them to the races. Will you always race to eggs?
No. We don't like driving.
You don't like driving?
We much prefer eggs, but again in that, not that we need the youngster, but if we have observed the attitude, if you like, or the way that the bird reacts to a youngster, then we will hatch a youngster and try it on a youngster.
What type of feed will these races be having, Jack?
Well, we will move on shortly now when these birds, that's the yearlings, they will be hopper fed on beans.
The hoppers will be down.
Hoppers will there, they'll be filled with beans at all times.
At all times.
At all times.
The water is clear water.
Water is absolutely clear water.
No garlic.
No.
Nothing fancy.
Nothing at all.
No.
Then morning and evening, they will get a quantity as decided by whoever's feeding, whether it be Clive or I, a mixture of peas, little maize, little wheat. That sums it up. But
that's an additive to the
additive to
standing
the
beans.
Standing order, yeah.
Standing beans. What sort of exercise do you give these racers, Jack?
Well, they're out twice per day.
They're out twice a day?
Wait now, that's now. In fact, in that they will do an hour morning and an hour night.
This is in mid-April, coming up to mid-April.
Right. Little later than that, when they are sitting, I've had the good fortune with my retirement to get the hens out, which I think is important. So in point of fact, there would be 3 periods of exercise. Cocks normally in the morning.
Yes.
And again, cocks normally in the evening, but the hens will also have a good fly midday.
During the day.